Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am Ace, and this is my co-host tonight, Mr. Mess Around Dave, and you're watching another episode of Kicking It with Ace and Mess Around, actually. So, yep, I was going to say Mess Around is back, but I meant to say Kicking It is back this week with a whole other episode. So, Mess Around, how are you doing tonight, my man?
I'm good. I just got done eating sketty for dinner. Ready to do this. See what kind of interesting, weird shit you got planned for us tonight.
Dude, I really have to know that spaghetti you had tonight, was that with garlic bread or no? Did you have the whole works?
You gotta have garlic bread spaghetti. Come on.
That's what I always say, but then when people mention it, they're like, no, I didn't have any garlic bread with it. And I'm like, what, really?
That's just un-American.
No, yeah, it definitely is. I'm like, really? You gotta have some garlic bread with the spaghetti.
Oh, it's some I said, yeah. It's
Which
not spaghetti without the garlic bread.
Which I'm telling you, it's kind of a coincidence that you had spaghetti for dinner.
Did you have spaghetti too?
No. I did not have spaghetti too.
Okay.
The only reason that I was saying it's kind of a coincidence is simply due to the fact that I started this segment and it's called TikTok video of the day, pretty much.
Okay.
And so and it's funny because spaghetti and SpaghettiOs is kind of like where I was going with this. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Hope you're having a great night. We just started. We just kicked off the show. Yep, we're just here. So I was kind of going through TikTok, and I'm like, what's going to be a really, really funny video, a really interesting video. And then I came across this, and this video, it was like, this dude is disgusting. And I'm like, all right, now when I see the label like that, obviously you gotta watch it. It kind of sucks you in, and you're like, okay, you gotta see it. So the first thing I see is a guy with a can of SpaghettiOs. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, and it's just SpaghettiOs in the can. I was like, dude, it's the same brand that my kids eat. So I'm like, yes, SpaghettiOs are awesome. So I see him take the SpaghettiOs, and he puts it in his Ziploc bag. He seals it up. He sticks in the freezer. And I was like, okay, he's freezing.
He's stocking up, bro.
Well, that was my first initial thing. I was like, okay, he's stocking up. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. So I'm like, it's fine. No issues. So the video kicks back up, and he's pulling it out from the freezer, and you can clearly see
the term for the worst.
They're frozen. So he takes a knife, and he cuts the bag of SpaghettiOs in half. And then he cuts them in fourths, and I'm like, I'm like slowly watching this, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? I was like, I can't figure out what is this guy doing with freaking SpaghettiOs. So then I see him take a fourth of the SpaghettiOs, and I see him put one part of it on the plate. And I'm like, they're still frozen. What the hell is he doing? So then I see him bust out a jar of peanut butter.
Oh, he didn't.
And he busts out a knife, and he spreads the peanut butter.
He did.
On the SpaghettiOs. And I was like, is the dude gonna really? And then after that, then he brings out another half of the SpaghettiOs. Well, I should say another quarter of it. That's it on the plate. And I was like, what's this fool gonna do? He busts out freaking mayonnaise. And he busts out a butter knife. Puts mayonnaise across the freaking SpaghettiOs, picks up both halves, places them together, and then slices it in half. And I was like, this fool is not gonna do this. He did. He picked it up and actually ate the freaking SpaghettiOs with the mayo and peanut butter on it. Dude, that was my thought.
Yeah, no, you couldn't pay me enough money to try that. I know your former co-host would try it though.
Yeah, dude. When I was looking at that, I was like, look, in my days as kids, I've tried a lot of I almost slipped. But I've tried a lot of stuff in my days. That not gonna happen.
No. Nope, that's a whole lot of nope.
So let me ask you, what would it take for you to try something like that?
Aaron Rodgers would have to come out and say he's going to retire tomorrow.
For you to try that?
If Aaron Rodgers retired today, yeah, I'd try it. That's the only way I'd try it.
That is so disgusting, though, man. Like, my reaction when I saw it is exactly what you did. I'm like,
yeah, no.
Like, there's so many things wrong with this. Like, number one, he didn't even cook the freaking SpaghettiOs. He didn't even warm them up. He kept them frozen. Peanut butter, mayo, SpaghettiOs. That is wrong on so
I just want to throw it in my mouth. Like, seriously. It is so gross thinking about it.
I think it would probably be worse than that time you tried that patty melt and you put dude, I don't even remember what you put on it, but
I put turkey burger and then there's some other things too, but it was so dry and it was so gross.
Yeah, that's right. It was a turkey burger patty melt.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to try.
Uh-huh.
And I know I think you tried it and you're like, dude, it's so dry.
I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm wasting your product, but I can't do it. It's gotta go.
It's so dry. That is so funny. Yeah.
You know, that SpaghettiOs you talk about, SpaghettiOs reminds me of a dude that used to work with us. Just put the can right on the burner.
Like, that was raviolis, though. He did that.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, the can thing.
Yeah, so that was the new segment I started anyways, and so I had to kick off with that because I was like, dude, no video right now that I'm watching is going to top that, because that was like, and how the guy sat there and ate that with a straight face is my other question. I'm like, how can anybody do that? You sit there.
He likes it. He ate it. Unless he's just doing it for attention.
To each their own, though. I've always said to each their own.
I mean, I make a grilled cheese with sauerkraut on it. A lot of people think I'm gross for that.
Brandon, I will send you that video after the show. I will make sure that you get it so you can watch it. And once you see it,
you're gonna wish you didn't.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely wish you didn't. I actually meant to send you this video the other day, mess around. I think that you would truly respect this guy, because you've heard of the one chip challenge. I'm sure you have.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, so this guy is like, hey, I see the one chip challenge is there. I want to try it. So he goes out and gets two. He says he's kind of a redneck. He's like, I'm kind of a redneck. I love spicy stuff. So he's like, I eat spicy stuff all the time, so I don't think it's gonna actually be as spicy as they're saying it is. So he buys two of them, and then takes Louisiana hot sauce and puts it on top of it. Pops them both in his mouth, and then a few minutes later, he's sitting there and he's like, he's like, oh man, these suckers are hot.
No shit, Jesus.
He's trying to talk. He's like, yeah, they're definitely warm. Yeah, it was
one chip challenge for nothing, Jesus.
the one chip challenge. Definitely that one chip challenge. So I was just starting off just talking about a few videos I watched, but we can go ahead and definitely jump into another one because I could not wait to see what your reaction on this next one would actually be, because for me personally, I would freak out. How are you with reptiles?
I'm okay. I don't know. They don't scare me or gross me out. And actually, snakes, I don't like snakes.
I'm glad you said that. And the reason why I'm saying I'm glad you said you don't like snakes is for this reason. As I'm searching through, I'm like watching the news and I'm like, what the? I was like, what the hell? There was this New York City man who was trying to smuggle, and I'm going to say this the best way I can. He was trying to smuggle some Burmese pythons across the border. So how he did it, because he was trying to get away with it, he stuck 3 Burmese pythons in his pants.
I thought you were going to say he stuck them up his...
No. No. He stuck them in his pants, bro.
Why?
I'm telling you what, exactly. That was my question. Why? Because he thought that was the easiest way to...
Did they bite his junk off? Because that would just be funny.
From my understanding, I did not see that part. I don't think they did. It didn't say anything about that. But I was like watching this. I'm like, why would anybody try and snuggle Burmese pythons across the border in their pants?
People are stupid. That's all I have to say.
So for you, you're sitting there saying that's a definite no because you hate snakes in general.
Yeah, remember that time in the garage, that little gardener snake, and I was trying to get it out, and I pushed it with the broom, and that little thing came after me. Remember?
Yeah, it did. That thing. Oh yeah, it definitely came at you. You didn't freak out, but you kind of pushed it. You
kind of jumped back though. Remember, I jumped back. This thing scared me a little bit.
Well, yeah, it coiled up. I
was expecting a little gardener snake to do that.
No, but I will tell you, it doesn't matter the type of snake. If it feels threatened, it's still going to coil up and jump.
I was messing with it, so I did deserve it. But yeah, it was funny.
No, I think really the only thing, like the only type of, I would say, animals that I'm afraid of, and I'm deathly afraid of spiders.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why if we ever went on the show of Fear Factor, and if I ever came to like a point to where they're like, oh, your next challenge has to deal with spiders, whoever I was partnering with, like if you were my partner, I would look at you and be like, well, I guess we lose because I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
If it comes with deals anything with spiders, anything about me getting any type of tank with spiders, me having to eat a spider, whatever, dude, I'm out. And I think anybody that I would partner with in that game would know that I would be out. And it's just, to me personally, it doesn't even matter the type of spider. Any spider. I see any spider, and I'm like deathly afraid of spiders. And the worst thing is people know that there's kind of spiders everywhere. People know.
Yeah, I used to get you that all the time at first, yeah.
Huh?
I used to try and get you that all the time when we worked together.
I know freaking spiders everywhere, dude. I can't. Oh, God. I hate them. But just knowing that, I think what freaked me out the most about spiders is when you read the stories that, in your life, when you're sleeping, you
swallow like 7 to 8 spiders. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that's freaking disgusting, bro.
Well, that's only if you sleep with your mouth open. Right.
How the heck you supposed? Yeah, but how the heck you supposed to know?
I don't know. I sleep with my mouth open, so I'm right there.
Well, you sleep with your mouth open, but you also snore like hell too. So it's a double. It's like that double whammy right there.
Speaking of stuff being in your mouth while you're sleeping, you want to hear a story? The other day I was taking a nap and my daughter came home. She wanted to ride back to school after lunch, and she went to wake me up. She thought she saw 3 flies in my mouth, flying around in my mouth while I was taking a nap. And she said they were on my teeth.
Dude,
Just sitting there, yeah. I was
How
like, oh
would
my
you
God,
not-
that is so gross.
how would you not feel that though?
Gee, I'm a deep sleeper. You know this.
Oh, trust me, I know you're a very deep sleeper because you had that when we were camping, you had your damn alarm clock that was going off and it was right by your ear. And I don't even know how you didn't hear it. It was right by your ear and it just kept going off and going off and going off and you're sleeping right and you're sleeping right through it.
Well, that's because I'm dead from one ear, so I sleep on my good ear to block everything out. That's how I sleep so good, and I don't hear anything. So,
Well, I get that part, but you would think that it would like go all the way around
right.
to where I was like way over there and I could hear it going off. I was like, there's no way he can't hear that.
Didn't you actually come in my tent and turn it off? And
I did. I'd unzip the tent, reach inside, grab the phone, turn off the alarm clock, toss it back in.
he's like, dude, we're camping. Why you got an alarm set, bro? Jesus.
Yeah, I could never even figure that out. I'm like setting an alarm when you're camping and you forget
It was set beforehand. I just forgot to turn it off.
right? It's like one of those things. Tonight, I was eating steak. Steak is what we had for dinner. Yeah, that funny one, right? Hey, I was completely drunk on that night, man.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I was drunk. When it came to the steak tonight, all I could think about was camping because always when you're camping, you have to have that nice, delicious steak.
Oh God, that steak was so good camping. I want to go camping again.
Yeah, dude, I'm still thinking though, like when I got really, really sick for that week, like for the couple weeks after camping, and I got that really nasty like staph infection.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like I don't know 100%, but I'm thinking like it might have came from camping or something.
I don't know because you're the only one that got sick. Nobody else did, and we all ate the same stuff.
Well, to a certain degree, you remember that one night, dude, that like we were all like really, really drunk, and I was just grabbing crap, and I was just eating food, and it was like all types of meat. I don't even know what the hell I was eating.
Or for how long it was sitting out there.
Yeah. So I'm like, dang it.
Why didn't nobody stop me? You wouldn't listen anyway.
Well, I'm not even saying for sure though that it was that did it, but I know I got pretty sick for like a couple weeks and it was horrible. Like people asked me how bad it actually got during the whole staph infection thing. Like it got so bad that at one point for the few consecutive weeks, like I used to come home during lunchtime. I wasn't doing that. Like I had bread and peanut butter in my office.
Taking naps at your desk, weren't you?
And yeah, I had bread and peanut butter in my office, and my body was so physically drained and wore out from just working those few hours in the morning before lunch. By like lunchtime, I would actually just put my head on my desk and I would have to rest for like 20 minutes because it was so bad. It was so bad.
Speaking of being sick, how's Aaron?
He's good. He's getting really he's getting a lot better. You know, you had COVID before, so
Yeah,
you
man,
kind of know how COVID works. He hasn't really had a fever or nothing like that.
I didn't get the fever. I just had the cough. It just would linger. It took a month after COVID for that stupid cough to go away.
Well, which is interesting because he hasn't really had a big time cough. He hasn't had that. The only thing that he had, I would say, it was last Tuesday, was like the worst night. We kind of figured something was going on. We just didn't know exactly what it was because he had woken up at night and he came walking in and it was late at night and like he was not sleeping that night whatsoever. And he just kept waking up and he was sounding like a seal, you know, like when he coughed, it was such a dark, like, yeah, it was just such a bad cough and he wasn't sleeping. And we're like, okay, you're not going to school tomorrow, but we have no idea what the heck is going on. So
poor guy.
Yeah, so we didn't know what the heck was going on. So then it turns to find out we gave him a home test the next day, and yeah, he ended up with COVID.
Big B in the house.
The interesting
What's up,
thing
Alex?
is, hey, what's up, Big B? The interesting thing is he had a doctor's appointment on that day. So he had gotten the home test before he went to his doctor's appointment, and she looked at the test and it said negative originally, and so she was like, okay, let's go. Took him to his doctor's appointment. She gets there, and they're like, did he take a test? And she's like, yeah, it came up as negative. So they're like, oh, okay, let's test him for strep. She gets back home after the appointment and she looks down and she's like, uh-oh. So she did not wait long enough to see, and when she was gone, it came up as positive. So then she had to call her doctor back and be like, yeah, it came up as positive.
Poor guy. He's still going around calling everybody dick.
Yes, he's still doing that.
Thanks, Uncle Dave.
Yep, thanks. So going into our next topic, welcome in Big B. I know you were kind of hearing what we were talking about with the SpaghettiOs and everything, and you were even saying that was kind of gross.
Well, Chris sent me the video, a TikTok one. I don't know if it was the same guy, but yeah, that, I mean, one, you're eating frozen SpaghettiOs. I mean, I don't mind cold SpaghettiOs, you know, but you throw peanut butter, mayo on there. Yeah.
There.
I didn't watch the whole video. I like once he took a bite, I'm just like, really? I was just like, no way.
There's a certain point with food that it like crosses a line to where you're like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
And that happened to be one of them, to where it's like, okay, it crosses a line. But going into our go ahead.
You brought up what were you guys talking about the chip challenge for, or about how stupid people are?
No. I was just saying it was about a video to where a guy was like, oh, he always wanted to try it because he loves spicy things, and he's like, dude, and then he tried
$9 for a chip.
It is, but
yeah,
I will actually send you a video of the world record of the chip challenge. And let me ask you this, since you brought up the chip challenge quick. What do you think the
that's
record
what Chris
is?
sent me, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think the record is for the chip challenge?
Like how many a person ate?
Yeah.
Or how long they...
No,
man, from people that I know that... what was that, Ace?
Yeah, how many do you think the guy ate? What's the record on the chip challenge?
Man, if anybody choked down more than one, I mean, props to them without exploding. I mean, I could see who's that guy? The Eating King or whatever they call him. The hot dog guy. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, I can probably see Chestnut eating a few of them, but yeah, there's no way. There's no way I could, because there's like pepper spray on there. There's the hot chili pepper. I mean, there's a lot of things on there that people should be inhaling, and yeah, there's no way.
So,
I wouldn't even know.
So you're gonna be shocked, and I will send you guys this video afterwards. It's actually on YouTube. You can find it. The guy does it live in front of everybody for proof that he did it, and shows you that the packages are sealed, and you see him opening the packages and opening them, and then popping them in. The guy ate 25.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. What did he do? Drink like candle wax like Homer Simpson did in the Simpsons? And is that what he did? I mean, yeah, I'm going to watch it, of course, and I'm just going to, yeah, because actually a cousin of mine, her son and husband did it, and man, I don't even think they got half the chip down.
Yeah,
you know,
so
but $9 for a chip, I just can't. No way.
So you can see
had the Regal before. That's hot stuff. No.
So you can see when this guy gets to like right around like number 10, he's like, oh, he's like, it's so hot, but I gotta keep going, and he just keeps going. And I was like,
there's no way, no. Oh,
I bet it hurt his bag.
Well, that's just like I watched the you know, there's been like pepper challenges, the hottest pepper. You know, they'll start off at jalapeno, keep going, and people are eating those like candy, and it's just like, man, I don't know how you guys' stomach can handle that.
well, right, and,
a lot of Tums or something.
And mess around. I kind of go by what mess around was saying also, and what I mean by that is, yeah, imagine after you eat 25 of them, imagine it coming out the other end.
So I'm saying it's gonna hurt this bag coming out the other end.
God, dude,
I can't, you know, and I'm Mexican, and my stomach doesn't even handle jalapenos that well. I love them, but you know, I can't eat like maybe 2, you know, at a time, and that still hurts me coming out the other end. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how people can eat anything hot. I don't know.
Oh, I love spicy stuff.
I think the funniest one I saw with the chip challenge was the guy had always been trying to get his wife to do the chip challenge, and she wouldn't do it. So he's like, fine. So he told her, he's like, fine, we're gonna do the blue Taki challenge, because he was trying to trick her. So he takes the chip and he kind of crumples it up and tries to to make it look like the Taki sauce, and he puts it on top of the Takis, puts it down, and he's like, I'll do the Taki challenge with you. We're gonna see how many Takis we can eat. It backfired because he forgot which one that the chip challenge was in, and then he ended up eating the one with the chip challenge.
He Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, I just don't get our generation sometimes nowadays. I should say our generation, but the generation now, I should say, all these, you know, challenges. I mean, okay, the ice bucket one, the, you know, very cold water, that, you know, whatever, let's do that. But Tide Pod challenge, chip challenge,
Tide Pod.
God, I don't even know what. Yeah.
That worst one was the ramen noodle challenge.
Which one was that?
What's the ramen noodle challenge?
The ramen noodle challenge was when you cook ramen. Okay, you cook the ramen, but you have to put it. Once you cook it, you empty it out in the toilet, and you have to eat.
Oh God, I remember that. Yeah,
from inside the toilet.
No.
Oh.
I didn't even care it's clean water.
Oh.
So gross.
God, where do people come up with these?
No matter how clean you get that toilet, it's still not clean.
No, it's not, dude.
Oh,
the
man.
coil challenge.
Which one was that one?
The coil challenge was when you and like it started with like a few people, but then people were getting hurt, so they stopped doing it. I'm like, well, no, duh, you figured you were going to get hurt. You turned on a stove and you put it about medium, and then you had to take your arm and stick it on the coil on the
Shut
stove.
up! People did that.
So dumb.
Yeah, they were doing that.
Man,
It was the coil challenge.
Telling you.
God,
Couldn't sort itself out.
I mean, okay, growing up, I think we all can agree we done like stupid stuff. I mean, we've talked about it before, holding firecrackers or bottle rockets, until they to see how long we're gonna hold them. But man, wake up, guys! I mean, this stuff ain't good. I mean, that stuff was crazy back then. I mean,
Kids got bored these days. They just go out and do stupid shit.
they got bored. They're bored with what? They got internet. They got video games.
Twice
They
as many
got
things as we did when we were kids.
yeah.
We were up
Right.
from crack of dawn till the streetlights came on.
Yep,
Right.
exactly.
I mean, I remember what was it? Messed around probably like maybe 10 years ago or so, that we would go down to the football field on like a Saturday and we would play for hours. Like
Yep.
we would get a game going. We'd show up at like 11 o'clock and we'd finish playing at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
That's
Dude.
where you got your brother twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my boys would show up at a baseball field. If there was 4 of us or 6 of us who played 3-on-3 baseball or 2-on-2 baseball, or sometimes we get the whole neighborhood and we had enough for 2 full teams, and we would play until 6, 7 in the evening. I mean,
Always.
Yeah.
had
Now
that.
the kids got a phone glued in their hand, a controller in the other, YouTube on a different TV. Ridiculous.
Right. Well, going to the next topic that I had. So this was like, so how people say mosquito magnets, like they're like, oh, you are a mosquito magnet or whatever.
Yeah.
So it turns out this is like a true thing. They came up with research and everything that they said you can actually be a mosquito magnet. There are some magnets that are going to be, or some mosquitoes that are going to be attracted to you more, and it's based off of your smell. It's something with your smell that they are attracted.
That's weird. I thought it'd have to do with blood type or something. I don't know.
No,
The smell
I
kinda-
guess it deals with some kind of smell that you have. They get attracted to it.
Weird.
Yeah, it's one of the more interesting. You're shaking your head over there, Big B.
well, being in a state where mosquitoes are like pets over here, I mean, every spring and summer, I mean, yeah, I people got too much time on their hands to figure this stuff out.
They're scientists, though. That's what they're supposed to do, I guess.
Well,
It's funny.
figure a cure for baldness or something. I mean, God,
Yeah, I need that.
Or-
Come up that quick.
or figure out something for stupidity or something. I mean, something that's worthwhile. But
I don't think there's a cure for that one.
It's the stupidity
Oh, no.
award. That's
Yeah.
what we call it. The
Which-
stupidity
it
award.
was given daily to a former co-host.
I don't know how many times I told that kid Google is your friend.
Google, yes, Google is your friend, and it's
Yeah.
You never listen, never learn.
well. That's the thing, though. It's like, I usually won't try and say anything unless I Google it first.
You got to do your research.
Yeah, I mean, or you come out and say, "Hey, I heard this, but I'm not putting it."
I'm not 100% true. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, as we're researching it or stuff, I mean, that's why, and I feel sorry for Crispy Bacon because he posted a couple days beforehand, Jerry Lewis passed away. It's like we all researched it. It's like, no, he's still alive, and then 2 days later, it comes out that he actually did pass away. So, those hoax and stuff. It's just, I mean, we see it all over the media. People trying to be the first to report things, and it's like, just do your homework first, or just be quiet. You don't have to be the first; just be accurate.
Who wants to be first to report something's dead? I just never got that one.
Well, it's just in anything, any sports. I mean,
Seriously.
we got the elections coming up, and I guarantee everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, this state is the first one to award whoever the presidency," and then they'll come out half hour later. Oh, we counted wrong, and it's actually this guy, and it's just like, so.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what gets me. It's all weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't even know what to say about it. That part, I don't even know what to say about. Like, do you guys actually research things before you talk to people about stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the topic. I mean, definitely sports-wise,
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off the brain.
No, that's okay. I mean, if it's something that I want to talk about, yeah, I'll research it. But if it's something, I don't care to really, I'll voice, politics. I mean, I don't really care, but, voice my opinion a little bit without research. But,
I don't research everything. Sometimes I just hope that the person I'm talking to doesn't know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah.
Right? You hope.
Right?
Yeah. But again, too, I mean, you can't research your own opinion on something. You just look at the facts and base your own opinion on things. And, that's where, a lot of people are disagreeing. It's like, it's my opinion. I mean, you think I'm wrong, I think I'm right. So who's actually right or wrong? I mean,
and that's why I've always said, with opinions, you can never tell somebody that their opinion's wrong, because
they're like assholes. Everybody's got one.
It's somebody's opinion. So when somebody has an opinion, you can't say, well, that's your opinion, but you're wrong. Like, if somebody has an opinion, it's like, I respect your opinion, what you're saying. I get it.
Yep.
I don't have to agree with it, but that doesn't mean that their opinion's wrong.
Yep.
So it's,
well, I mean, it's related to sports a lot too. I mean, we've all had debates in chats, with certain people. And it's just like, dude, nobody's disagreeing with you or agreeing with you. We're just facing the facts, laying out our opinions, and so.
Yeah, but there's certain people out there, who we're talking about, that your opinions don't matter. And
those are people I've invited on to morning tailgate and sportsmen to chit chat about. So,
bring it on, let's do it.
Why not?
I almost say daily when I'm on a show. Get the word out to a certain Viking fan that wants to come on debate a little bit. So
he don't want the smoke.
He don't want the smoke.
You don't want the smoke.
He's not oozy enough.
You're not being oozy.
Yeah, tonight we're not feeling very oozy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always feeling oozy,
You're always feeling oozy.
Oh yeah, why not? Especially when something that looks good walks by, and I'm oozy, all right.
I'm oozy. Well, I know you're not feeling very oozy tonight there, Big B. You're not feeling very oozy. I get it.
You're just a massive number two.
Well, let me see. The Twins didn't play, so they didn't lose. The Vikings didn't play, so they didn't lose. The Timberwolves, I don't think, played.
All right,
I said, they did. They lost on their bye week.
So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna play a game that it's called Live or Die.
Ooh.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
It is. It's
Okay.
kind of fun. Okay. So I've got a list of 10 people here. You each will get 5. Okay. And they're labeled 1 through 10. Okay.
You have to guess if
Um,
they're dead or alive.
huh?
We guessing if they're dead or alive.
No. No. No.
Oh.
No. 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 I
That
will-
could be fun too.
No, you are getting chased, okay? You are getting chased by
Oh, I'm dead.
no, you're getting chased by Jason from Friday the 13th, okay?
I'm
And
dead.
you're trying to live, and you're trying to see if the people you get will save you. The person that lands at number 1 on your list is the person who has to try and save you. So mess around. 1 through 10, you get to pick a number. 1 through 10. Go ahead and pick that number.
7.
7. Okay. So now number 7. Where do you want that? Now this is where it gets tricky, because now you get to go 1 through 5, and this is where you get to place them on your list. So you're saying number 7. So
Yeah.
where do you want them on your list between 1 and 5? Your number 1 is the person who has to try
3.
and save you. 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hold on here. 3.
This
Okay.
could be scary.
Big
I'm gonna
B
get stuck with like 5 midgets or something.
between between one.
Yeah.
So you will get between
Seven's out.
1 and 9 now. Between 1 and 9 now.
1 and 9. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Um. Let's go 9. I'll go 9.
That's not very easy.
Okay, where do you want him to go on your list between 1 and 5?
I'll go 4 with him or her or it. Might be a dog. I don't know.
Merle.
Hopefully it's Lassie.
All right,
Yeah.
Dave, you get 1 through 8.
2.
All right, where do you want him to go on your list?
4. I'm dead, ain't I? I'm dead.
All right, Big B, you get 1 through 7 now.
I'll go 1.
Okay, you're
And
gonna
we'll
take
put
number
that
1.
one. Yep, and we'll
Okay.
put that one number 2. I'm taking a 1, putting them number 2.
Taking a massive number 2.
You're the biggest number 2 of all.
Sami Zayn is a god.
All right, mess around. You get 1 through 6 now.
5.
And where would you like this one?
6.
No, 1. You said 5.
Yeah.
Go, huh?
We're numbers.
No, you
like
get
this.
1, 2, or 5.
2.
You're putting him on your list at number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Big B. You
I will
are now.
go number.
Go ahead. I was gonna
Okay,
say
I'll go
you're
number
now-
2. I'll go number 2 and put them number 5. I think I got it open.
You do have number 5 open.
All right, number 2 will be number 5. Who does number 2 work for?
Your mom.
I see your strategy here. Okay. Mess around. You get 1 through 4.
4.
Okay, and where's this person going on your list?
3.
Oh no, you have 1 or 5.
5.
Okay. Big B, you get 1, 2, or 3.
We'll cut in the middle. We'll go number 2, and we'll put that person number 1.
Cut in the middle. So you're going with number 2, and you're putting him number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is for mess around. You get 1 or 2.
2.
I guess I get 1 then.
And you get 1, and then your number 1 is going at number 3.
All right.
So I'm really curious, mess around. What was the last what was the last thing you watched on TV?
What do you have on last?
Porn.
Oh, what's Joe Kenta? The homicide detective guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is your list. Starting at
boy.
number 5. So mess around. Starting at number 5. So remember, this is not the guy who's saving you. You put this guy last on your list to save you. And your number 5 was the pizza delivery guy.
Sweet.
Okay.
Dodgeable with that one.
Big B, your number 5. Your number 5 to save you on your list was Barney.
I love you. You love me.
So,
me.
okay. So
Happy
now mess
family.
around. Your number 4 on your list was Scooby Doo.
Dude, I knew he was going to be somewhere on there.
All right. Big B, your number 4 was Patrick.
Patrick Star.
Patrick Star. Off of SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob. God.
All right. Mess around. Your number 3 on this list was Popeye.
Oh, dude, Papa's.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Popeye was number 3 for you. Big B, your number 3 was Chucky.
You want to play?
So you had Chucky at number 3. All right, Dave, your number 2
Uh huh.
was Leprechaun.
Oh, dude, really?
Yep. Big B, your number 2 was SpongeBob.
You got SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yes.
And then number 1, the person that has to save your life because you're running away from Jason. The last person that has to save your life, mess around for you. It's the person on the last TV show you watched.
Joe Kenta.
Joe Kenta. He has to
I
try.
think I'm okay.
He has to save your life. Big B, yours is
Well, I'm glad I did have that one.
what's the last TV show that you watched?
I was watching the Disney series Hot Shots with John Stamos as the basketball coach for a girls basketball team. So Uncle Jesse would not have saved me.
No, you would have been in trouble. But I will tell you, this is probably the best pick. So Big B, you were lucky. You put this person at number 1. Your number 1 pick that would have to save you from Jason is Freddy.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Okay, I can live with that.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
That was just a little game that I wanted to do. A little bit of fun there.
I like it. It's kind of fun.
It would have been funny if somebody would have got like Barney at number 1 or something.
Oh,
I was hoping for
Jesus.
you number 1.
Huh?
I was hoping
Barney
for
or
Scooby number
Patrick or SpongeBob. I mean,
Right? That was, yeah, that was just some little fun game that I wanted to play. It was all fun, and
No, that was pretty fun.
yeah, that's actually
was-
pretty.
yeah, it's I played it once, and the funny thing is you never know where you're going to be on the list. You never know what the heck you're getting. You never know who's going to try and save your life. You have no idea. And it's
Well, at least it wasn't people like we knew, like former co-host and stuff like that. Because
no, definitely not anything like that. Other than that, anybody do anything fun this week?
I worked. I don't know if you call that fun.
yeah, work.
I did buy a PS5, so I've been having fun with that.
Oh, I said you're
Nice.
a lucky bastard. You're a lucky bastard.
Yeah,
I know. I have to go to Walmart and tab the money. I'm like, hey, you guys got any PS5s? They didn't have any on the shelf. He's like, let me go check in the back. I think they're stashing it. The workers for themselves. But the dude found it. And he brought it out to me. He
Yeah,
found
they're
two
not
of them. He got
supposed
behind
to.
me about the other one.
Yeah, and yeah, he found two of them, and I thought that mess around might have been nice and been like, oh yeah, I gotta get him one and drop him off at his house, and
I totally would have done
Well-
it, but the asshole behind me grabbed it.
well, it would be nice, since he's teaching your kid all the naughty words, calling people dicks and stuff. I mean,
That's all this is for. Come on.
that's
We teach
well.
you guys.
Actually, speaking of being an uncle, my sister just had her baby today, about 2:00 my time. So became
Oh,
an
nice.
uncle for what's that, number 7? I think I am right now. So
Congratulations, Uncle Brandon.
yeah. So
well, that's pretty oozy.
That's
Yeah.
very easy.
it is.
That
It is
that
very
is
loosey.
that is pretty dang freaking oozy.
It is.
Yeah.
If I say so myself.
Yeah, I
Oh,
am.
me.
I know it's not really it's not generally a sports show, but I tell you, I'm kind of looking forward to some games tomorrow. Any day football's on, I look forward to it. I don't care who's playing. I was
Well, you got the early game starting here in about 7 hours my time. I
Who's
think
playing
it's
over in London this week?
and-
Broncos and Jags.
yeah.
Oh my God! I feel sorry for the London fans having to watch that.
Well, why? The Jags are their home team, so I will not spoil it, but somebody's already made Jags as their lock of the week
Wow.
for morning tailgate.
Tim did, didn't he?
No,
That would not.
and I
surprise
didn't
me.
either. So Dave, narrow it down. It's between you or Crispy. So
No, it wasn't me.
Narrowing it down.
Hold on,
Narrowing it
just
down.
get not awake. I'm taking the Broncos. Upset.
you're taking the Broncos. All right. I don't even know how much of an upset that would be. I mean,
Well, they're playing with the guy that was undrafted, the quarterback. So
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it'd be
this
pretty.
football, I know it's not typically a sports show, but this football year has just been kind of up down. A lot of weird stuff
Is Russell
happening.
Wilson not playing again?
He's not playing.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, as far as I know, it might be a game time decision, but as far as I thought, he was out.
According to this,
Is he playing?
according to this, he's playing.
He worked
Oh,
out
okay.
on the flight all the way there, so.
Yeah, it says he's playing.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm taking the Jaguars because Wilson sucks this year.
Wilson sucks.
You're taking the Jags.
I would have taken the Broncos if Wilson wasn't playing. I know it's weird to say.
Yeah, it's all good though. Well, we're at that mark anyways, to where it's pretty much it's that time of the show, so we're gonna kind of do our final thoughts here. So mess around. What do you got for us for final thoughts?
Man, I think I was telling you guys before the show, I was looking forward. I ordered a new Bears jersey. I had a Justin Fields jersey coming. It's supposed to be here Friday.
Nice.
Hoping to have it for the game this weekend. Didn't show up. And I paid $30 to get that here quick. I'm a
Ooh,
close
that sucks.
to
Where'd you order it from?
Fanatics.
Oh, okay. pretty cheap
Okay.
or pretty expensive or?
It was originally $128. I got it for like $80.
Geez, New Jersey PS5, 20,000 video games. All right,
I finally got
rolling
my
in the money.
taxes back after 8 months. Jesus. Yeah. I'm
And-
excited.
Big B, any final thoughts for you?
Yeah, just thanks for having me on. Glad to get joined. Join us in roughly 9 hours ish Central Time for morning tailgate with myself, Mess Around, Chris, and Tim Hendricks. And then please join us.
We'll mess around. We'll mess around. Wake up in time to be on the show.
Exactly that. That's a story. But November 1st, Tuesday, myself and Tim are going to have our new show premiere. Rank 'em. So we're going to do a different list, 3 or 4 different lists every show, and we'll replay it for those who can't join us live. So we'll definitely replay that. So please check us out, though.
Very juicy. Okay, anyway.
Oh, it's going to be Uzi.
Okay. All right. So with that, we hope everybody has a fantastic night, and we will see you next Saturday for another episode of Kicking It.
Without that other guy.